So earlier, we were talking on this live coming up, TikTok, and my son Rich came on from Ghana, and I haven't seen Rich in a minute, but I did get emotional. I did cry, but it's because it's such a blessing to have somebody enjoy being in your presence. It's such a blessing for him to say the kind words that he said. It was such a blessing. It's a blessing to know that somebody is grateful for you and appreciates you. And so his words were very beautiful, and I appreciate Rich so much. Even the ladies were saying, very nice things and showing their appreciation for me, and that's a good thing in these day and times when like I said, when your kids are grown, your grandkids are grown, and they're not up under you anymore like they used to be. Sometimes it can be kind of hurtful because they have their own lives now, and they're not the little kids that used to sit up under you and sleep up under you and want to ride in the car every time you leave. And so it's just it was very, very, very comforting to hear the people just show their appreciation to me. So the video's over here, go ahead and watch it. And this was also my best friend session. So at the end, my best friend came in, and we just talked and laughed and talked and laughed. Me and her have been friends for like 29, 30 years, maybe more than that. So go ahead and watch the live and enjoy it, and join us next time. People that's meant to be in your life. Let me back to my story now, please.
I mean, it's normal why maybe because maybe he didn't understand what you are doing. So I think it's normal, and I really appreciate you because your husband is a good guy to me. So I think it's normal because he is trying to protect you too. Yeah. So I'm cool.
Okay, Rich.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
You're so
You
kind.
really appreciate, and I want you to say, may God richly bless you for the little thing where you do for me, Mama, because you do a lot of me, because you are so good to me. I really appreciate you so much. May God bless you, you and your husband. Yeah.
Thank you, Rich.
Thank you, Ray. Yeah.
I
I will,
appreciate you.
you're welcome. I will try and come over tomorrow morning if God willing.
Okay, well, we're not at the
We're not
store,
at the
Rich, but
store,
thank
Liz,
you
but
so
thank you
much.
so much. Okay, Mama.
Okay, love you.
Okay,
Talk to
love
you
you. Talk
later.
to you later. Okay, got you, Mama. Good
Bye
night.
bye.
Bye bye. Bye, Mama. Thank you.
He done made me cry. Shit, I didn't even expect all of that, but hold on. Rich is really, really sweet. He's a sweet kid, and the Ghanaians are so humble. They're very, very, very humble people, and they're sweet. You have your annoying parts of being here, but I've been blessed to be surrounded by some really loving people and very, very helpful people, but I did not expect Rich to be saying all this. Latif probably laying on my wipes. Anyway, y'all, hold on. Let me clear my eyes so I can see what's on the screen. Okay. It was sweet of him, Anita. Thank you, Rich. I appreciate that. I really, really do.
Well, that was. Thank you, Jesus. Mm, hallelujah.
She's not
Thank you,
sad,
Lord.
Rich. She's happy. She's crying in happy
Oh, tears
tears.
of joy.
Oh, yes, that's what
It
that
reminds
is.
me like it's
When you
all
go,
the
a
things
lot
that
of
like
people
I
don't
go through
understand.
in life, like it's things like that just make your day. It make
Little thing,
everything better.
yes. Just like you touched me when I was hearing what you were saying, that did something to my spirit.
Right.
So that's what made me, when I came across the last, I said, wow, she right on it, right on the button. you know, and God will send people right on time. You know, everything He do is on time because it's on His time. You know,
Exactly.
so God gonna do
Exactly.
things. Sometimes we want things quick, 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 but you should. I mean, you know, the natural, you know, in the natural, that's what we want things quick. But spiritually, God move when He move. Just trust Him. You know, He the way maker.
Right.
You know, so that's a blessing, Rich, and it's always good to for somebody because I was feeling kind of down. I mean, when I came home, I had to take care of some business, and then I got on here because I was feeling some type of way, and when Miss Kim began to say your kids and how you caring for 9 months and how what they do, how they treat you, and what's keeping you here, and you know, your family, who they are, and all this, you know, that's an impact on some people. Some people need to hear that. And to me, it's deliverance in her life. It's healing. You know, we need to hear this and come out. Nobody, don't be afraid to come up, and it helps. You know, it's a healing and it helps remove things that you've been holding on to sometimes for years. You
It's
know,
true.
so unforgiveness, let it go. You know, like Miss Kim said, I don't worry about what people say. I dress like I want to dress. I look like I want to look. My hair natural, and that's true. You do what you want to do.
Right. Right.
You know,
Right.
and that's what's wrong with us. We've been doing everything everybody else want us to do. Now it's time for us to do what we want to do. When it come when it finally hit your brain to say, look, and God said, wait a minute, it's about you. You put yourself on the back burner, just like Miss Denise said. Everybody else was before you. What about us?
Right. Right. Right.
We
Exactly.
forget about us. They
Exactly.
happy, but we can't be
You're so
happy.
right.
We can't be happy. Why we can't be happy? Why you want to? I mean,
Because we're
somebody
so
might.
busy.
Yes,
We're so busy pouring into everybody else. We're
everybody else.
encouraging everybody else. We're loving on everybody else. And when you have poured yourself, your knowledge, and your understanding into everybody else, you forget about yourself. And once you're poured into everybody, you have nothing
You
for
empty.
yourself. And
Nothing.
you have to take that time to say, okay, wait a minute, hold up. I don't pour it into everybody else. Now it's my time to pour into myself because I need this for myself. And once you start pouring into yourself, you will see a different lifestyle, a different change, a
You
different
can feel it.
perspective on life.
Hmm.
You know, it's really something when you start pouring into yourself. You know, it's not, a lot of people think, self-care is out shopping, or self-care is like getting your hair and nails done. No, self-care is loving yourself.
That's
You
it.
have to love yourself first. That's
Right.
the first thing of self-care. And then everything after that will come. But if
Hmm.
you don't love yourself, how are you going to ask somebody else to love you? You have to love you before you can allow anybody to love you. Because
Yes.
that's
Yes.
how I was. I was always loving, 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 but I wasn't loving myself.
But loving
And
yourself.
like I said, it took 57 years to
Hmm.
realize that I was doing too much for everybody else and not enough for myself.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's how I feel this year. The 2025 came, and that's why I said it's about me.
And you have to do it,
Nobody else.
Kim.
It's about me being. If you want to call me selfish, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
You,
God know my heart. He the only one can judge me. He the only one have a heaven and hell to put me in. Just like Miss Kim said. At this point, I used to care about what people say and what they. Oh man, I got to hear this, hear that. Now I don't care. It's only
right.
what God say that what matters to me. And me being obedient is that obedience is better than sacrifice. Like you said, out of your obedience, he reward you openly. So God ain't gonna take me to Uganda or Mexico or nowhere else, and nothing gonna happen to me. I'm not afraid. To fear God is wisdom. To be fearless, you don't supposed to be feared. Nobody but God. To fear God is wisdom, and we don't fear nothing else but Him. You don't have no fear, the spirit of fear. We have power, love, and a sound mind. That's what we have. And that's what we've been locked up. We've been imprisoning ourselves, scared to go. Oh, I'm
Well,
not gonna go over
Peaches,
there. You know, so we got to stop. We got to get out that box.
we do, Kimmy. And being in Ghana, like I said, being in Ghana, I've learned a lot. I've
Jesus.
learned so much. And I'm like I said, I'm so grateful to live. Okay, first of all, I'm grateful that God got me here. Like He took me up on a plane
Jesus.
again. I think
Come
this
on
is
now.
like my seventh time. Landed the plane and I got here safe. Met my husband in Blacko at the airport and everything was great.
Mm.
That was a blessing. Well,
Mm-hmm.
me being able to get a $1,450 plane ticket was a blessing. But for
Yes.
those planes to go up and come down and the second one go up and land and I'm safe and I'm good and I'm okay, that's a blessing. But I was
Yes.
telling my husband,
Woo.
somewhere I lost track,
Mm.
somewhere along the way of social media, and we know where that happened at. I lost me. I forgot who I was. I forgot my
Mm-hmm.
power. I forgot my strength, and I forgot who I was.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I'm good at is pouring into other people. One
Yes.
thing I'm good at is encouraging other people and teaching other people and helping them get out that dark hole. I've been in
Yes.
that dark hole. I know where it's
Yes.
at. I know what it's like. I know when I go from sadness into light depression. And I know at that point it's time for me to get up and do something different. But
Mm-hmm.
God, I am a messenger. I am the messenger of God. When I start talking, and okay, let me say this. Whether I'm saying something you like to hear or don't like to hear it, when God is speaking through me, that's it. It's not my job for somebody to like what I'm saying
Come
or
on now.
not like what I'm saying
Come
or
on.
believe me or not. But what I'm not going to do is be disobedient to the spirit.
That's
So
it.
I'm
Come
You
on,
better
Miss
always
preach
Kim.
it.
speaking.
You better
God is
That's
preach
it,
it.
Miss
always
Kim.
speaking through me.
Yes.
And he always will because I'm always very open and accepting of it.
Yes, you
I
are.
accepted my gift when I realized what it was. As a younger person in my 20s, I didn't know what this was. I remember I was in the even I remember I was in the store about 4 o'clock in the morning. I probably told this story. And this is and the frogs. In the midst of all the chaos, I lost myself somewhere. I forgot who I was. I am very powerful. I have somebody on here, Anita. Anita reminds me so much of who I am. She lets me not forget who I am. And I appreciate you, Anita, so much. I appreciate you. Anita won't let me forget who I am. So I thank you. I thank y'all for coming up here. I'm so grateful for your stories. And you know what? I'm excited that people even follow my life. Like y'all are even interested in my life, especially those that are interested for positive reasons. Because there's a few people, of course, they interested for their own negative reasons. But here's the people here right now, all 14 of us. Y'all watch me and follow me because there's something about my life that you like that's interesting. And I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. And Rich, if you still
I've been following
I'm
you. I've been
sorry for
following you for a
trying.
long time.
Yeah, I
Before
have
you even
too.
started battling, I was following you.
Really?
Yeah, I've been
That
Yeah,
was
following you
how I
before
for a
you
got
long
on
started
this
time.
live.
battling.
Cause I
Oh,
had
before
missed
I
you for a
started
minute
battling.
though. I had missed you for
I
a
was new
minute.
on TikTok. So you came
Yeah,
in when I was new. I was not on social media. I had accounts, but when you came, I had just started my social media. I didn't know nothing about TikTok or YouTube. So you was here from the beginning.
I was. I enjoyed it. I mean, when I would catch it, I was like, "There go Miss Kimmy. Let me jump on. Let me see what's
Yes.
going on over there in Ghana,"
Yes.
because I was interested. And let me tell you, my fiance, he just before I even came over there, they talked about you. Him and my stepson. They
Wow.
talked about you. He was like, you ever seen a lady on TikTok and she married this guy named Latif? I was like, what? This was before they would talk about you all the time. And it was like, yeah, she came over here and she married this young man and she enjoying herself and she's living here. When I tell you they glorified you, they
Blessing.
glorified you.
Blessing.
And
Where's they at in the crowd?
it was, yeah,
Oh,
they're in Tema.
oh Tamar. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
What a
But when
blessing.
I tell you, they were so happy, and they kept like, "Well, watch her lives and listen to her and this, that, and the other." And they would catch your lives every now and then, and they would be. This was like right before I started viewing you. You had just started going live, and they kept telling me, "Go look, go see, go watch." They knew who you were. They
Yeah.
knew who you were.
Well, see, the
But
new
they
blessing is I loved farming. So now that I bought this new land, because I'm expecting my owner to where we got this land from to look to what we were talking about. What started this conversation? We started off talking about point one. People don't care about you. It's just people in this world that don't care no more. People don't know how to care. I don't know if they just don't care or if they don't know how to care because nobody cared for him. For them, I don't get what it is. We talked about how people will tolerate you, how your own family, friends, and loved ones will have you around when they really don't want you around and they are just tolerating your presence. My mama is really good. She can help you whenever you come. Okay, Rich, thank you for that. Thank you, Rich. How people will tolerate you. We talked about don't worry about your relatives. When God shows you it's time to let your relatives go, let them go, move on, kiss them goodbye, I love you, and go on about your business because you know when your relatives are not good for you, they not cool for you. We're past keeping people in our immediate life just because they're relatives. Like we have grown past that. It has done us no good to keep people around just because we share the same mother. We came out the same womb. Nah, because like I said, you act like you came from a different womb. So now it's time for me to let you go. Somebody saying goodnight. Who's saying goodnight? Akua or TT? Okay, hold on. I done missed something, y'all. Oh, okay, TT. Thanks for coming in and helping out. TT is one of my moderators. Thanks for coming in, TT. Good night. So the other thing we talked about is find your family. Either find your family or let God send you your family. They will come. God will send you the people that's family. They ain't got nothing to do with your relatives in your same bloodline. Watch the people who side eye you. We talked about that. Watch people who watch you hurt. So if anybody want to chime in on that or have anything to say about that, that's what started this conversation. Listen to how people respond to you. If they respond to you real nasty because all you asked them to do was pass you the salt or can you give me a ride to church, if they got a real dry or nasty response, pay attention to that. I don't care if it's your kids or your grandma. Pay attention to it. And then these kids that grow up, thank you, Rich, for the share. These kids that grow up, turn 18, 19, 25, and 30, and have the nerve to come to you one day and try to tell you about yourself because you wasn't who they wanted you to be when they were little. While you were trying to work 2 and 3 jobs and sleepy at night, have sleep while you frying chicken and all of that, they have the nerve to get grown and tell you how messed up their childhood was because they got a HP laptop and they didn't get an Apple laptop. You know, stupid stuff like that. Like, oh my God, we ate bologna sandwiches while my friends went to Red Lobster every week. Shut up. When kids come to you and try to tell you how fucked up of a parent you were, I'm trying to think of acknowledge them, acknowledge their feelings, don't get into it, acknowledge them, acknowledge their feelings, whether they're true or not. This is how they felt growing up. They have never been an adult. They don't know what the hell they talking about. So just acknowledge their feelings and I don't even have no car keys, but grab your car keys and let them hear you jingling right on out the door to your car. Or grab your phone and start sending for your Uber.
Amen.
Go outside, meet your Uber outside. Don't fall into that because as parents we think we're doing the best that we know how to do. We don't know you gonna grow up and let me tell y'all something. These kids will grow up and tell you to kiss their ass so fast. They might do it at 15, 20, 25, but it's some way. If you got 5 kids, one of them might have the nerve to tell you where to go. Don't worry about it. Don't get into it. Let them say what they got to say and move on about themselves. Anybody, let me
that's a
see.
jealous spirit, Miss
Yes,
Kim.
that's them trying
That's
to.
what that is. It's a
If you sad, they okay, but when you happy, they not happy.
right.
Hold on,
That's what I
Anita
was
says
explaining.
that. Anita says, I hear you on this. So, Anita, that means you had an experience like this? Anita's not gonna come up. Y'all can keep talking. She'll answer in a text.
Okay.
Who was speaking? Because I can't hear. Or
You
Anita
can't
said
hear me?
that she had an experience like, girl, these frogs is right in my ear.
And we hear you clearly. Yes. You
Yes.
very clear. Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
sick of it.
But it's just, it's just like,
It's cruel to the grave. Jealousy is very dangerous. People think they jealous of you. I mean, don't ever question yourself. If you feel it, that's what it is.
Let
We
me tell
always
y'all
give people the
something.
benefit of the doubt.
I do not reckon when I tell y'all, let me tell y'all this, as God is my witness. I don't have a spirit of jealousy on either end to the point where I don't recognize jealousy. When I was going through things on TikTok, and I went through some horrible stuff on TikTok and YouTube, mostly on YouTube, it was the people supporting me on this platform that was sending me messages like, and even on the platform said, Miss Kimberly, don't pay them no attention, they're jealous. I couldn't see the jealousy. I still don't see it. Even as they broke it down to me, I don't see the jealousy because I really don't know it. I don't know it. I know it exists, but I never see it. I mean, I never catch it. Somebody could be jealous, be doing all kind of stuff to me, but I don't know. I don't recognize it as jealousy. A person have to bring it to my attention because my eyes really don't see jealousy. Um, but then when people break it down to me, it kind of makes sense. And when I
Yes.
say kind of makes sense, it didn't fully make sense.
But
So I
that's a good
think,
thing, Miss Kim. That's a good thing with you. I mean, I'm asking God to get me there where I won't
oh,
even
Michael,
recognize that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just really crazy to be that way. When we can help each other. My back itch, scratch it. You turn around, scratch yours. You need this. I got you.
uh huh,
But that's what the world mind, they are fixated on in jealousy. Somebody always trying to keep up or compete. Just like she said, a mocking spirit, Miss Denise said, a copycatting spirit, a mocking spirit. Everything you do, I do, or try to do better. Come on. We're not competing against each other.
right.
So that's good,
My
Miss
thing
Kim. That's
was, what are
you.
y'all jealous of? Like, I literally live in the
Exactly.
dirt. I live in a container in the dirt.
Oh,
I'm farming
Jesus.
animals. I mean, what were y'all jealous? What were you jealous of? So
And
they
it be the
broke
people
that
that
down
have
to
more
me.
than you have. It be the people
they
that
don't
have more
have,
than you have.
you don't have
Sometimes.
to have more than them, Miss Kim. It's
No.
about your spirit.
That's
I
it.
realize
Oh, that's
that
it,
I
Miss
realize
Denise.
that when I walk into my job,
Yeah.
they don't like me because my spirit interrupt their demons,
Hey, come on
because
now.
they're so hateful
That's
and they're
true.
so
That's
they're
true.
so evil, is that when I walk in, I say good morning, nobody speaks. I don't care whether you speak or not. I'm going to continue to walk in and I'm going to say good morning. It's not anything that you have. It's about your spirit and the
Hey,
spirit
it's
of
the
God that's
light.
on you.
That's that
And
light.
when your light shines, that dims their light.
Yes.
So whatever it is that they are doing in their life, it doesn't have anything to do with you. It's more about them and the
That's it.
demons that they're
Dealing
handling.
with. That's
So
right.
you keep walking in your spirit. You keep doing the things that you're doing because your light is shining way brighter than their light is. You don't have to, like you said, you live in a container.
And Miss
You
Kim,
know
you
what I'm
doing
saying?
better than a whole. I mean, people are jealous because they can't be where you at. Because they
You know, now,
disturbed. You have peace. The
now
devil don't
Anita
want you to
told me
have
that.
peace.
Always trying to let, man, Anita done picked me up off the ground many times. Many, many, many
Amen.
times. Many times. Many times. Yeah, yeah.
That's a
Oh,
blessing.
God is
It's always
good.
good to have a ram in the bush. And my thing is this, a lot of people wish they was in. I mean, they got probably 10 cars in the driveway, a nice house, jobs, and this and that, and looking at you like, wow, how could she be at peace where she at? That's God. That's where it is.
Yep. Yep.
Your peace is in God. You hold on to your peace, Miss Kim, and you keep ignoring that enemy for trying to like you said, you don't even recognize jealousy. That's a beautiful thing.
really don't.
That's a beautiful thing, sweetheart. In a way, it's good. In a way, it ain't because, like I said, you don't pay attention to it, so it don't disturb your spirit. See, when jealousy
Yes.
come up against me, I have to call it out. I'm gonna call that thing out. A thing is
Hmm.
a thing. If I see it, I'm gonna call it out. I'm very outspoken. That's why I'm chosen, and I know I am through by God. And I'm gonna do what God tells me to do. And people don't like when you living like He wants you to live. As long as you living wrong, they're your best friend. They love you. Like she said, people in competition with you. Even I have a prayer partner in competition. Why? I pray like I pray. You pray like you pray. As long as the prayer go up and God answers, that's all matters. You worried about what I have. It ain't what I have. It's what I have within me. And that's God. God
Right.
looks at the heart. He don't look at the outside. He's looking at the inner thing. So it's meant for you to be where you at. And it's meant for you to be married to your husband. Everything was meant to be. And people like, how does she do it? It's God.
Right.
Cause I look at it like, wow, she over in Uganda, and I seen y'all driving. I seen the other day I was looking at the watermelons and how your husband was going out and asked him how much was the watermelon. It was just Your life is very interesting,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
very, and the way you speak and the way you handle things. It's like you so humble and meek. You know,
Thank
even
you.
with the kids, when they was like, can I, you was telling your husband, would you please tell them to get away? You know, or what have you. And they went away, they came back, but they went
They
away. And I'm,
did. I don't know if you talking about when we were getting on the boat.
yes, ma'am.
Boat. Now I want to sit down and smoke a cigarette. I don't want to smoke in front of these kids,
Yes, I heard
but they
that.
just won't go away. So my husband ended up just getting annoyed. Latif is very quiet and humble, but when he gets pissed off, he's pissed off on level 10, pissed off. It's over. So yeah, he's one of them
That's like
pissed
when
off.
you were getting your hair did. And that girl was flat ironing your hair. And I guess that's what they do over there. And I found that strange. Oh,
And
okay.
so I don't think I could tell that she didn't know what she was doing. That's why eventually I said, you know what? Just that's okay. Just give me a brush, let me brush it up and let me get out of here because I didn't want to discourage her. I
Right.
did still pay her and I
You was
did tip her.
humble.
But no, I had to go. That was
But you
going
was
too far.
humble
She was
though.
burning my hair and burning my scalp. It was too
Yeah.
much going on.
But you
What
was
she was
humble
doing,
in
Miss
the
Kim?
midst of that.
Huh? What you say, Kimmy?
I said you was humble in the midst of what she was doing. I was like, wow.
Right.
Okay now.
Miss
What did she
Nicola,
do to you?
I went in to get my hair washed, conditioned, blow dried, and flat ironed. I said I want my hair straight. And she showed me some flat irons and I said yes. She washed my hair, conditioned it. It felt so good. It was so relaxing. And then she started flat ironing my hair wet. I could I think she had flat iron maybe one and I looked back and noticed. I said, "Are you flat ironing my hair wet?" And she said, "Yes." I'm like, "Why? Don't you have to blow dry it?" She said, "No, because this is faster." So the people on my live one lady said, once somebody on there said, "Lady, get up and run." People was telling me like, "Miss Kimberly, get out the chair, leave." And I'm like, maybe they know something we don't know. I ain't never had my hair flat ironed wet. Actually, the first time I had my hair flat iron, this natural hair flat iron was I think in November, December last year. This hair had never had no heat in it ever or perm. So I had never got my hair flat iron wet. That was new to me. I had never seen nobody do it before, but it was possible they knew something we didn't know. But no, that turned out to be a no. She just didn't know what she was doing. She was a student that she just didn't know, period. But nah. And I'm going back in a couple days, but the madam, which is what they call her, she usually does my hair. She's been doing my hair since 2021. She was not there. So that girl did it, but I won't do that again. No, because I don't want this hair.
There's a there's
Huh?
a there's a iron that you
Hair.
can use
Hey,
when
Kathy. We're talking about best friends that's jealous of you and all kind of stuff. Thank God I didn't have to mention you because we don't have that type of relationship. My best friend just came in. You want to come up, Kathy? I can't even. Oh, I can't invite her up. She might not come up. Let me see.
I went
Anyway, my
to I
best
went to
friend
Pretty
come up here. If
Palace.
she starts talking, she talks too much. My best friend is a talker.
Did
She,
you say I'm a talker?
I did. I did.
Kimberly, I'm
Yes, I did.
appalled. I'm
Huh?
appalled. What makes you think I talk a lot, Kimberly? Hi,
Because
ladies.
you do show your face.
How do I show the face?
Hi.
You gotta touch your
Hi.
camera.
Hello.
I gotta touch my. Hold on.
Touch your
Hey.
camera. She
Oh,
already talking too much, huh,
hey.
y'all?
Oh,
We can't see. There you go. Hey.
Hi, Miss Kathy.
hi. I am a talker. I'm so sorry.
We
We
have been
good.
best friends for about
That's okay.
28, 30 years. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
let's
have.
go. So Kathy, let me see what you want to chime in on. Where's the iPad? Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, okay, hold on.
And her name, I don't have my glasses. What are their names?
Miss Kimmy, and Akua.
Okay. Hi, Miss
Anita
Kimmy.
says
And
she's
hi, Miss
loving
Hi.
your
Akua. Where you
laugh.
guys at?
Hello,
Okay.
sweetheart. I'm in
Hi.
Michigan.
I'm currently in North Carolina.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I did my basic in
Yes.
South Carolina,
Where are you at, Miss Kathy?
Fresno, California.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Oh, you're
California.
on the other side of the world.
California.
Know how to party.
Right? And I like to
Okay, so
party.
Kathy, let me okay, and Kathy is she's ex-military. Thank you for your
Okay.
services.
Thank
Amen.
you.
Thank you for your services. Yes.
So let me tell you what we was talking about. People who don't care about you, people do not care. People
Hmm.
who tolerate you. You ever been around one of your kids or a friend and you could tell that they was just tolerating your presence?
Oh yeah, my present. Yes, yes, yes. I have. Um, when I was working at a prison, a girl, we was friends for about 20 years, not besties. I think she just wanted to be my friend because I have a lot of friends and people like me. Some people like to hang
Uh-huh.
around me because I'm fun. Or they just want to be me. The only person that I can honestly say is my friend is Kimberly because when I'm wrong, I'm
Cute.
wrong, and when I'm right, I'm right. But when I'm messing up, she sure will tell me, and she's honest. I like it
Hmm.
because she's honest.
I believe that. Yes.
She won't candy
Yeah.
coat it and try to make me feel good.
Amen. That's a
And that's a
friend.
blessing. You don't have too
Tell
many
the
people
truth. That's
that
right.
can.
Well,
So
Kathy
I'm
is one
blessed
of
to
those
have.
friends that I'm not a people person really. Kathy is one of those people that talk to everybody everywhere we go. We cannot go in the store. If we go just to the corner store, because we got corner stores in our neighborhood, if we go to the corner store, we are sitting there 20, 30 minutes because she's talking to somebody and it's listen, she don't remember nobody. So when
I
she
don't.
leave, I say, Kathy, you don't even know who that is, huh? She goes, Kimberly, I don't know who that lady was, but she will talk to anybody.
That's beautiful.
Oh God,
You
it
know,
just
God got
annoys
all
me.
kind of people around. You
Hmm.
know, and I like that. You can tell she's bubbly.
Hmm.
She is.
When she said, "Can I come in here?" I was gonna be quiet and act like she lied to y'all, but it was I couldn't even compose myself.
That's cute.
Audrey,
I
have you
love
ever
that.
had a child? Let me see. Let me go to where this was. You ever have one of your now, mind you, I know all her kids. Our
Mhm.
kids grew up together. Have any one of your kids ever come to you and say, "Well, we didn't have a good childhood, and you
Oh,
worked all the time"?
my oldest one. You
Really?
know what? Yeah, she told me, "Oh,
Yes.
Mama, I'm gonna have a better life than the way you raised us." But mind you, she graduated. I bought her a car worth 5,000. I
Ooh.
Yeah.
bought her pictures.
Yeah.
She bought her
Mm.
new
The
house. I
wedding.
bought her a
The wedding.
sofa
You paid
set.
for that whole
Um,
wedding.
oh yeah, I paid
What?
for her wedding over 20,000. But
Yep.
Wow.
I wasn't a good mama. Um, Girls, they never had to rock. They never had to walk nowhere.
Nope.
Oh.
Um, they didn't even know when I didn't need money. I done did hair. I didn't clean toilets, and then tried to finish school. Well, I did finish school, but between raising kids, I had one sick daughter. She has a congenital heart defect, so going to Valley Children's and raising three girls by myself, That's the one that thinks that she thinks she had a real bad childhood, but she had clothes.
She
When
didn't.
school
She didn't have a
started,
bad childhood.
she didn't. It's not like I was out there shaking my. I did shake my
Now,
booty. I ain't gonna
Kathy,
lie to
she
that.
went from military to getting her master's degree. But let me tell y'all how she got a master's degree. Me and Kathy worked at the same place when we was
Tell them, Kimberly.
like in the 90s. We worked at the same place.
Okay.
Well, they were white people, and the white owner told her, why don't
Mm.
she go to school to do hair? And she was like, go to school to do hair.
Oh, yeah.
She gets offended real easy. She got so offended, she went to school and got her master's degree just to show him that she can be more than doing hair. Now, it
Okay.
wouldn't have offended me like that, but she got offended to the point where she came out with a master's degree just to show him what she can do. Amazing, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done it. Congratulations, Kathy. You showed
Thank
that
you.
white boy.
But no, you know who encouraged? I'm gonna be like then my little best friend Kimberly. You know she's an entrepreneur. She don't think she is, and
Oh yeah.
she's more creative than I am. She's more of an entrepreneur. I tried to follow in her footsteps when she had her own business. I opened up a store. I wasn't successful, but her in San Diego selling, making stuff. I can't sell. I can't make nothing. I mean, I ain't
Ooh.
worth 2 cents when it comes to that. I
You
mean,
know
because
what the
Okay, let
truth
me ask you a
was?
question. Can I ask you a question, Miss
uh-huh.
Kathy?
Yes,
Now the
ma'am.
question is, it's about you and Kim.
Mhm.
Okay, I know that you all Kim discussed that she was leaving. How did you feel when she relocated? What
Girl,
was
I
your
was hurt.
stand
Girl,
about
I'm
it?
hurt. I'm hurt and then happy at the same time because
Okay.
she found love, and I don't care if she
Amen.
had to
Look at
go
that
overseas.
friend.
She found her love,
That's
and
a
I can
friend,
honestly
baby.
say that man loved her.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to little boogers that we dated here in Fresno, that man loved her.
Thank
He don't cheat
you.
on her. She don't have to go through lies, manipulation,
Come on
she don't have
now.
to other women. I mean, woo, boy, me and her done been through a lot because we met because I was looking for my husband. Did
Oh,
she tell you
okay.
how we met?
No,
Oh,
no, but
Kimberly.
I can tell Kim is the mothering. She got that mothering spirit. You know,
Mhm.
you can fall in her arms if you're going through it. She gonna console you and love on you and
Yeah,
nurture
Mhm.
you and put you
that's
back where
true.
you need to be. And that's
Mhm.
how her life is. It's
Mhm.
nurturing. It's mothering. It's love, and she just speaks
Mhm.
the truth. And a lot of people don't want to hear the truth, but Miss Kim,
Mm-mm.
I'm going to tell you, correct me. Correction comes from love.
Yes.
Mhm.
Chastisement comes from love. No one trying to embarrass nobody. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I want to be corrected so I can know what to say and how to say it to
Mhm.
whatever situation it may be. So that's what a friend is, and for her to say, "I miss her," and but I'm happy for her.
Mhm.
Something
Yes.
that Denise's friend didn't tell her. This lady was competing with her.
Mhm.
So that's friends.
Mhm.
And you don't get them like that no
Oh,
more.
Kathy, people are giving you
You're right.
coins.
Oh, thank you. I don't know what coins are. Thank you for the
I
coins. I
know.
don't
That's
know what
why I
those
told you.
are.
Do you see those four up? That number four?
Uh
Let
huh.
me give her
People are
some.
giving you coins. You see, I got zero. No,
I
I
don't know what
think
the
mine.
coins are.
No, I have coins. They just don't show. But can show.
Oh, thank you guys for the coins. Um, I want to say if I didn't have Kimberly to talk to, because I go see, I'm a colorful. She like she said she quiet. I go through relationships, and I go to her, and she like, I told you he
Look
wasn't
at
right.
God.
But me, I'm like, no, no, he was right. And she'll say, girl, I seen it from the beginning. I don't know what you seen. And I'm like, but
Ooh,
Kimberly, I didn't want to see it. I want to fix him.
right.
But
Yeah.
and
And
then
we
she helped
can't.
me.
We can't. We can't fix them. Only God can do it. So my
That
thing is to tell people, just wait on the Lord and be of good courage. Because he said, wait on him. Sometimes we go
You
ahead of
can make
him.
it to
And
us.
sometimes we don't pick the right ones, or we let
Mhm.
them, they got to find us. The Bible
Mhm.
says, if a man who finds a wife find a good thing and obtain favor with the Lord. So let
Amen.
him find you. And that's what's
Mhm.
wrong. We want to go out there and pick. I can't pick an apple, a decent apple.
Mhm.
So
Me
I
Right.
either.
let God do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So And that's so good. You got a friend. I'm telling you.
Oh
That is
yeah,
a
she's a
friend
jewel. She's a jewel.
to
If
tell
somebody
you
mess with
no,
her
Kathy.
in Ghana, I'll go down there and I have to beat them. I'm sorry, you don't mess with Kimberly.
You better say
No,
it
no,
now.
Now,
no,
She's a
mind
don't
you,
mess
beautiful
with my
Kimmy
person.
Kimberly.
and Miss Akua, in 2023, I was coming back home. And she said, Kimberly, you leaving again? I said, yeah, I'm leaving. And as soon as I get my ticket, I'm leaving. She said, Kimberly, your birthday is coming. If you stay, she said, if you wait, I will buy your ticket home for your birthday. So I was like, really? And
Look
I'm
at
gonna go
God.
with you. So I
Look at
waited. I didn't
God.
get my ticket, right? I waited. She came over one day. She said, no, she called. She said, Kim, I'm on my way home. She worked at the prison then. I heard it all the time. But Kimberly, I work at the prison. She always was late for work and everything. So she called me and asked me, she called me and said she was coming over. So she came over. So I'm used to her coming over. It wasn't a big deal. She pulled out her credit card or debit card. I don't know which one. And she said, Kimberly, let's pick your ticket. And I was like, really? We picking the tickets today. So we sat there and picked my flight ticket. And I have a straight flight. I don't like I know my ticket is expensive because I take the direct flight. I don't stop in strange countries. And then I always pick my own seat. So I said, Kathy, my ticket is like $13.25. She said, Kimberly, get it. And I said, well, I have to pick my seats too. She said, Kimberly, pick your seats, get whatever you want.
Look at God.
Bought my plane ticket, picked my seats, and then she actually bought her ticket. She went and got her passport, and she never came.
I know. I gotta come. I gotta come now.
She never came. She got a fresh passport right now. She ended up using her ticket for, where'd you go to? Utah, Salt Lake
Girl,
City?
Utah, Lord, Utah.
Anyway, I wasn't shocked because I know my friend do this. I know she do that stuff. I know how my friend is. We would
How
get
long you all been friends?
Over 30 years.
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus.
long. All our
Yeah,
kids.
Kids
that
were in
ain't friends
elementary.
right there.
Now
That blood connected, honey.
oh yeah.
That's a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think
And-
I've been mad. I don't think Kathy has ever been really mad at me, but I have been mad at her. And then
Because I'm a hot mess.
Ma'am. No, ma'am, Kimmy. We're not going to have it
in the
tonight.
hospital, Kathy.
Huh?
Kathy doesn't have a good memory, but do you remember when Janae was having her baby and India was having her baby, and I was standing in the line to get a thing to go upstairs?
No, I don't.
I know you don't. So I'm standing in line to get my thing to go back upstairs because I live at the hospital at this point till they send my daughter home.
Okay.
Kathy comes behind me to the elevator. She goes, Kimberly. Mind you, I'm not speaking to her.
Oh, God.
Behind me, because I know damn well she ain't talking to me. I turned around to see if she talks. I said, she talking to y'all? And they looked at me like, my name ain't Kimberly. So she called me again and she said, oh, okay. And she went ahead and got on the elevator. But I felt bad after the fact. I didn't know she was there. I didn't know her. My daughter had a baby. I didn't know her daughter was there having a baby too. They had their babies on the same day.
Oh,
but
my
yeah,
God.
I've been mad at Kathy, but I don't think she's ever been mad at me. She don't get mad at me because she don't really notice stuff I do anyway. She's always
She's
so happy
bubbly.
and
Yeah,
jolly.
that's a blessing.
What you say, Kimmy?
It don't bother her. It don't. It's like both of y'all
Yeah.
are the same but different. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, you don't pay attention to jealousy. You know, like she called you like you said, you felt bad afterwards, but it didn't bother her. She got elevated and kept it moving.
Yeah, one time I didn't speak to her for 2 weeks, and I said, she pulled up. I'm like, why is she here? Like, she always do stuff. I said, because I've been mad
That's
at
a
you, Kathy.
cute
She said,
relationship.
Kimberly, you've been mad at me for 2 weeks, and I said, yeah, you didn't notice. She said, no,
That's
girl,
cute.
yes, I was mad for 2. You didn't notice I haven't called you for nothing.
Kathy was thinking about the
Kimmy.
hey Kim. I mean, you mad at her. She's like,
That's
hey.
right, Miss Kathy.
That's
Miss
that's
Kathy,
right,
that's
Miss
right. Don't be
Kathy.
mad at
You
her.
don't supposed to
Girl,
hold
can't
on
be
to
mad
stuff.
at her.
You
Just love her to
can't.
death. I just
You're
love
not
and hug
supposed to
her.
be, and God loves
That's
that. That's
it.
why y'all relationship is so long because of the way that God put it. He did it like that. You know, God did
Yeah,
that. You know,
yeah.
and that's a blessing for you to be in her life as well as her in yours. That's a blessing.
Yeah, it is.
Hey,
It really is
Juju.
because we're like the yin and the yang.
Yeah,
But you got people hold on to things. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's called forgiveness. We got cats to
Right?
the sea of forgiveness and drop it. And I always say, drop the charges. God gonna pick them up.
That's right.
Don't
mm-hmm,
hold
mm-hmm.
on to things that will
Hmm.
pull you down. We got to let it go.
Let
You
it
know?
go.
And sometimes it takes time for people to heal and
Yeah.
get over it. But Miss Kathy said, the hell with it. Let's do this.
I'm
I
like,
mean,
that's my
hey
friend. Now,
girl.
you know, she's like a sister to me. So, you know, sister, you get mad.
That's
It's like, she'll be all right. And I'll
yeah.
just go over there like she ain't never been mad at me. She'll be like, I've been mad. And I'm like, okay, you been mad.
You
You
ain't know
okay?
nothing.
She is crazy because she
That's
really act
cute.
like she didn't know I was mad at her for real. Let me tell y'all what she used to do.
Oh
Let me
God.
tell y'all what she used to do. We would leave work. She would stop at the store and get her beer,
Mm-hmm.
and I would get my soda.
Hmm.
And I cannot drink without a straw. She would go in and get my cigarettes. I smoked menthols. Every time for 30 however years, she would go in that store and come out with my soda with no straw, and she would come out with non-menthol cigarettes. And I
Oh
would say,
God.
Kathy, you forgot the straw? She goes, oh, Kimberly, I forgot. And you brought me non-menthol. Let me go back in and get them. She told me about 10 years ago. She said, Kimberly, you know I used to do that on purpose. I never forgot your
Oh
straw.
my
And I know what kind of cigarettes you
God.
smoke. She said, I used to just do that to
No,
you.
are
And I
you
said,
serious?
so all them years, you was just doing that on purpose? Because I kept thinking, how do you forget my straw? And we've been doing this for years. And she told me, she said, Kimberly, I used to do that on purpose. I was like, well, I'll be damned.
Ain't that something after you find out later? That's cute though.
Yeah.
She did that just to aggravate you, but
Yeah.
in a nice
Mm-hmm.
way. You know,
Yep.
it was funny. You
Like
know what
that.
I'm saying?
I
She
need a
did.
friend just like that.
That's just that nagging sister, a little sister. Who's the oldest?
Yeah, I'm her
Who's the
little
oldest?
sister.
I'm
I get
older.
on her
Oh,
nerves.
okay. Yeah,
Because
Miss
how old are
Kim
you,
got that
Kathy?
mothering. You got that
Hmm.
mothering. You put
How
me
old are
back to
you,
my
Kathy?
mother. I'm
57?
59.
No, Kathy.
Oh, Kathy.
What happened?
Kathy, you're 57?
I wish, girl. In 6 months, I'll be 60.
Really?
Okay.
Girl, yeah. That's why I said I gotta go. That's why I gotta come down there because I'm getting older.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Girl. Girl, I'll be up there with you now. I'm in the
So
60s
that's in
club.
November? Your birthday is in November?
January.
Oh,
Both of us
January.
are in
Okay.
January.
Okay, y'all January babies. Okay.
But Sep, I'm on the borderline and she's not. She's more Capricorn than I am. I'm an Aquarius and a Capricorn.
You see, that's
Okay.
that talking side. Aquarius like to talk.
Love to talk.
Every Aquarius man I know likes to talk. I don't
Oh
even
my
know.
God. And you are absolutely right about that. Talk
Mm-hmm.
too much. Talk too much.
She
And
said,
they are attention seekers.
Yep, you right. You right about that one.
You
Attention.
think you're
They
an
just
attention
want to be
seeker,
seen.
Audrey?
Huh?
You think you're an attention seeker?
Yeah,
I know the
listen,
men
when I
are.
forgot that straw and them cigarettes, wasn't I getting your attention?
Yeah, but I don't think you're an attention seeker.
Attention
You were just
seeker, not
being
like
sweet.
that. Right.
Not
Because
in a negative way, but I like attention.
Oh
right.
yeah, you do like attention. And see, I don't like attention. I'm
But the
not.
the males in Aquarius, my father was real quiet though, but the guy I was dating, he just blue, 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 just attention, just want to be seen. I said, why don't you shut up? I don't like attention. I like to sit back and chill. I don't like all that. I'm
Mm.
very quiet and like to sit back and chill with, somebody that I'm familiar with. I'll communicate. I'm not communicating with people, but if you ain't right, I'm out of there.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get out the way.
Let me tell y'all a story. Okay, you Kathy, you listening?
Uh huh.
We listen, we don't judge, okay?
Mhm.
Everybody hear that?
Mhm.
Okay, remember the first time I went to Ghana?
Yeah.
And you said, Kimberly, what do you need? And
Uh
I
huh.
said, well, the lady told us to bring wipes and mosquito coils and luggage and all that stuff.
Mhm.
I didn't say I didn't have luggage. I was just telling you what the lady told us to bring. So Kathy walks in the door. I already got luggage. You didn't know that, but you know now.
Mhm. Yeah.
She walks in with luggage, wipes, couple of long African dresses. She had all kind of stuff. But I couldn't use the backpack. She bought me a leather backpack.
Mhm.
Well, she bought me a fake leather backpack, and she know I like
Mhm.
leather, but I act like I didn't notice it because I thought it was that straw situation again. But I'm like, she know I am not finna wear this fake leather backpack. I'm just not gonna do it. But I did. I did. But I couldn't use the luggage. I already had luggage, Kathy. We listen, we don't judge. But
Yeah,
guess
I
what
didn't.
I had to do? I
Mhm.
made myself use that luggage. I was
Mm.
not going to to leave that luggage after you went and bought it for me. So I
Mhm.
did bring your luggage to Ghana with me, and I
Good.
appreciate everything you did. Even this time, she did the third time she bought my ticket back. She
Mhm.
bought my ticket and her passport. And then this time when I was coming back, she bought me. Oh, let me show y'all what she bought me. Hold on. Let me find it because I still got some of it right here.
Mhm.
Because I used to put.
Yes.
Now, why do I still have this for almost a month? Because I'm really not a drinker, but I put this in my coffee to go to sleep at night. It's
Fireball.
Fireball cinnamon whiskey.
Mhm.
Yeah, my niece like that.
So
Fireball.
I put a little bit in my coffee in the US to go to sleep. But here I don't really need it, but I still have it for if I have to go to sleep. And I've gone to sleep this many times.
Oh,
So
okay.
Mm-hmm. A
this time
nightcap.
she bought me barbecue ribs from some rib place because I don't eat out, but she know where all the food places at. Barbecue ribs. She bought me this liquor. She bought me what 5 packs of cigarettes?
Mhm.
The wrong kind, but
Oh my,
5 packs.
again. Oh my God.
The
So she can
wrong
think
kind,
about
but
me.
5 packs.
The wrong one.
I want her
Yes,
to think
so
about me every time she puff. This heifer done bought me the wrong damn pack. Yes, it did.
And there go
yeah,
Kathy
but
face.
Mhm.
huh? What you say, Kimmy?
I said, then there go Kathy face. Soon as you look at
Mhm.
the picture,
Every
I know
time
the
you
face.
puff, you think about me. You be like,
Yeah,
every time.
that's cute.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think about you all the time. I just really wish you come over and visit and just like if you just come over for a vacation. And I know you'll get here.
Mhm.
Kathy's
I'm gonna
gonna
get
light
there.
Ghana up. She's gonna light it up. They're
Mhm.
gonna love her.
You're gonna love it.
Oh,
I
They're
swear
gonna
to you.
love
You're gonna
her.
come here and you're gonna love it.
Are you
You're
there
gonna love
too?
Ghana. No, I'll be there shortly.
Oh, okay. Okay. You
But
going
you're
with
gonna
Kim?
love it.
Oh, are you with Kimberly? Have you been there before?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
Very,
then I
very
really gotta go
peaceful.
now.
From the time you get off the plane until it's time to reboard to go home. You're gonna be
Mhm.
like, man, why I gotta go home?
Yeah, I was just gonna
Don't
say
say
that.
that. Mhm.
I'm telling you.
I was
yeah.
just gonna say the
Everybody
same thing.
everybody there is so loving and so caring,
Mhm.
and everybody they just love on you. I met
Mhm.
the little ladies at a gas station,
Uh huh.
and we walked out the door and they was like, "This my auntie," and I was like, "Okay, I don't even know you,
Oh.
but you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
the lady that did my hair, she was beautiful, just like
Mhm.
the ladies that came to my room. They did my manicure and my pedicure.
Mhm.
Everybody was so loving and so wonderful. The hotel staff, they was great when I got there. I really had a great time.
And where you at? Where you from right now?
Right, I'm from Louisiana, but I live in North Carolina.
Oh, okay, what part of Louisiana? I'll be there in July.
Oh, she from your home?
Baton
Oh,
Rouge.
oh, I'm sorry, you're not from
Huh?
Louisiana. You from some? You
Baton
from
Rouge.
Arkansas?
Oh, okay, I know where Baton Rouge. My family's from DeRidder, Kenner, New Orleans,
Okay. The
Slidell.
New Orleans. Okay.
Huh?
They're about 45 minutes to an hour away.
Mm-hmm. Girl, I go there every year and hang out.
Really?
Yeah, my sisters in Slidell. The majority of my relatives are in DeRidder, and DeRidder's up by Leesville. I don't know if you know where Leesville is. Um, but no, and then I go to Kenner, hang out in the New Orleans and Kenner area because I have family there too.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to look you up. I can't see your name. I don't know how. You know what? I
Well,
don't
you
really
can
get on
follow her,
TikTok.
Kathy. You can follow
Huh?
her. You can
Huh?
hold on. Let me flip the camera. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, so you can click. You can click her name, I think, and it'll say follow.
Okay. Let me see.
Do you see her in the chat, Miss
No.
Akua?
No. Wait a minute. No, they sending me other. Is. Hold on.
You see
No.
people in the chat?
Oh, in the chat.
Okay, you see where it says Miss Akua Denise?
Oh, I see somebody saying they're from Mississippi. Hey, Mississippi in the
That's
house.
8495.
Huh?
Right above her is Saucepan and then Miss Akua.
Oh, okay. It says I'm familiar with DeRidder. Oh, she says she's familiar with DeRidder. That's her.
That's 8495. Right up under her, Kathy,
Oh,
put
she
your
is
glasses
somebody
on.
else.
What?
Put your
Oh, Donna.
glasses on.
Oh, saucepan.
No,
Yeah.
Kathy, put your
No.
glasses on.
She said saucepan.
Put your
Is that what
glasses
it
Oh
on.
is?
Lord.
Right above
I'm
Saucepan
between.
is Miss Akua, Akua.
Oh, AK. Oh, hold on.
And she
Anita.
got flags at the end of her name.
Oh, she got flag. Everybody got look like they got flags.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, friend. Did you say hey, friend?
Who said, hey,
Hold on.
friend?
Oh no, that's okay. I keep saying.
No, she
It said,
said,
hey,
okay,
son. Somebody,
Oh, here she go right here. I think I found her.
yeah.
what's her
Just
name?
click on her
You see
name
her?
and follow it.
Okay, it says Miss. You know what? It won't do nothing. I can send her a message. Let me see. Hi. I just sent her a message, but it
Okay.
won't. Let me see.
Well, she can send you a friend request.
Okay. All
No, because
right.
if she sends her a friend request, Kathy ain't gonna know who she is.
Yes,
Oh,
I
okay.
am. I'll remember it.
Okay, Kathy, I'm gonna remind you.
Kimberly, don't be.
Y'all are fucking.
She gonna have a whole conversation with you, and she ain't gonna remember where
Oh
she knew
my
you from.
God.
Miss Kathy, I just followed you.
Oh,
I
you
just followed
did?
you.
I
Yeah.
followed
Okay,
you
then
too,
I'll
Miss
go
Kathy. I followed you too as well, so it'll
Hi,
pop up.
Kingsley one.
and then
That's
it'll
funny.
say follow you back. When I get off, it'll follow you back.
Right.
Kimberly,
Yeah,
guess what
it'll
happened
probably
two
pop
days?
up.
You know what? You know what happened 2 days ago?
What?
I'm at the light, and this young girl. I'm looking at the little boy. I'm just admiring the little boy playing. The mom turns around and says, "Hi, Kathy," and I said, "Hi," and then I had to tell my foster kids in my car. I said, "I don't know who that
I don't
is.
even know who that
I don't even
is.
know who that is." I said,
I
"I
know
may
you
act
do
like
it
I
all
know
the
who
time.
people is, but I don't know who she
I
Miss
is."
don't
Kim
even know
just
who she
said
He
is.
that.
was just waving, and
Mm-mm.
I was just waving back like I knew her, and I didn't have a clue who she was.
We was in a doctor office one day, and
Oh
she
my
was
God.
talking and talking and talking to this lady. And then when the lady left, I said, "Kathy, you don't even know that lady, do you?" She said, "Kimberly, I don't know who that lady is." I said, "Well, damn it again. We've been going through this for years and years." And let me tell y'all why I stopped job hunting with Kathy. We used to do, when we were younger and would do job hunting, we would fill out applications and go to our interviews together. Well, I like to be 10 minutes early. I don't want to be a minute late.
Mm-hmm.
Kathy, she's on Ghana time. She don't mind being 10 minutes late. Oh, it's okay, Kimberly. They're still gonna see us.
They will.
No, I
They.
don't want to be late. So I had to
Oh my
stop job hunting
God.
with her.
Mhm.
doctor's appointments, anything, because I don't like to be late. I'm a
She
Capricorn. I
don't.
can't do
She
that.
don't.
I
She
don't like
don't.
to be
I
late
just.
either.
Mhm.
I don't like to be late.
You
Yeah.
know what? You know what? I'm better now, but you know what? I tell people all the time. I say, Kimberly, just stroll in there like we on time, we early, and they won't know. Just say, hey, how you doing? We're
No.
here for our appointment, and
No.
then don't even look nervous, and then they can't help but to see you and be like, oh, she
Cause
don't
Mm-hmm.
my
even,
daughter, she
don't
late all
say,
the
huh?
time. My daughter, she leave on the nick of time. I like to be early. I be standing on the porch waiting. I'm waiting on.
Mm,
She be like, you ain't got to do all that, but I like to be early. I don't
mm,
like to
Yeah,
arrive
me
late.
too.
I like to be at least about 10. It's not 15 minutes. Sometimes a little. I go early, so I know
mm-hmm,
what to do, where I'm going at, and everything.
mm-hmm,
Mm-hmm.
But some people just like to leave and they make it on time. Like Miss Kathy said, she walk in like she was there early.
mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
All the time. I'll do it all the time, and I'll be
And
like,
nothing
hey, girl.
happens. Some people
And
just got that gift. Some people just God honors that. I mean,
Oh,
everybody ain't
Kenny,
gonna be
let me
on
tell you
time.
about the time she cheated on me with her new. She cheated on me with her new best friend.
Oh God.
We make videos together, right?
Okay.
We used to make when I'm in the US, we make videos together.
Mhm.
And I was see her niche was coffee. So they all worked at the prison. It was Melissa and Cora. So at 5:30 in the morning, I get up and she's on YouTube like, "Hello, good morning. I'm getting my coffee. Melissa, did you get your coffee? Cora, did you get your coffee?" So I'm like, "Hold on, y'all having coffee every morning?" Well, I was okay with that. So I think it was Kathy's birthday. She posted on Facebook all these balloons that her new best friend gave her and this gift. I'm like, best friend?
Mm.
Did I see birthday gifts from my best friend?
Oh.
What? So now I don't know where my glasses are. I gotta go find my glasses and I'm calling my daughter like, do you see that? Did Kathy call that girl her best friend? So my daughter said, "Ma, I really can't tell." I said, "Yes, you can tell."
Kathy
She said,
funny.
"Ma, it says best friend." Girl, I was mad again. Damn it! I made a
She
whole.
was. She
I made.
was.
I made a.
Oh God.
I
Oh
made a
God.
whole video. I said,
Oh, did
"I want to
you?
thank
Yeah,
you all
she
for."
did.
I said, "I want to thank you all for being on my Facebook, but I just want to let y'all know that I'm taking applications for best friends.
Yes,
So
she
if you would like to be my best friend, please put your application in. Here's my phone number. Blah blah blah." Girl, I was like, how dare you have a best friend that I don't know nothing about?
Wow.
Where did she come
Mhm.
from? Come to find out, she said, Kimberly, I can't stand that lady. She ain't my best friend. I just didn't
Oh
know
my.
what else to say. Lord have
Oh.
mercy.
Kathy is funny.
No, ma'am.
Oh, yes,
No, ma'am, Miss
8495.
Kathy.
Yes, she
Mm-hmm.
did. Yes, she did.
Girl,
But
Miss
see,
Kathy a
those
handful.
videos is on our Facebook page.
Yeah, so you
Oh,
know what I
okay.
tell her? She know I'm a handful to put up with me because I'll be like,
Yeah.
Kimberly, why would you say that?
Oh, 8495. She saw it on Facebook. I was not playing.
Mm-hmm.
I called her name. I
Mm-hmm.
said,
She
while
did.
she being best friends with Melissa and having coffee with Cora. So Cora commented and said, I sense a little jealousy. I said, oh, baby girl, ain't no jealousy. I'm really just joking. Let's get this one thing understood. There is no jealousy. I'm just joking with my best
Best
friend.
friend.
Let's get that straight. No. Anyway,
And
Kathy
that's
quit
beautiful.
and left them all in the dust. She quit the
Yeah.
prison and went to a whole nother prison or something. You were left out the party. I was left out the party. Sunday is
Poor
your birthday,
baby.
Rich? What
Oh,
is
happy
Sunday?
birthday, Rich.
Oh, happy
What is
birthday. How old are you gonna be?
what
Can
is
I
that
ask you
date,
that?
Rich?
Huh?
What's Sunday's date?
The 25th.
May 25th?
Yeah, because the 26th is Memorial Day, ain't it?
Oh yeah, you're right. Who is Rich?
Rich is my little son
That's
here.
her
My husband
son.
was gonna whoop him with a flip
Oh.
flop last year.
Oh,
No, my
okay.
husband took his shoe off finna whoop Rich, and Rich is like 19, 20. How old are you,
Oh.
Rich?
How come you guys aren't showing your faces? Y'all, are you guys at work?
Well, I'm actually laying
31.
down healing. I have no teeth in my head.
Oh, okay. It's
So
okay.
I have stitches and
You
stuff like
still
that. So
beautiful, girl. You still beautiful. My hair. I gotta get my
Don't
hair
you love
done.
that bald head? Now, Kathy went through my bald headed stage with me too.
Mhm.
Do you
yeah, I
remember
got
my
a
bald
bald
headed
head now.
stage?
Yeah, I have a bald head now too.
Hey, Missy
Hey.
Kua.
A little gray.
Mhm.
Miss Akua. See,
In the
we
I'm
get
just acting like
house.
her. I'm laying down just like she doing.
Oh, I just came off from work. I'm just sitting here.
what you gonna do the
I'm
rest
just
of the day?
resting.
Me? Oh, I'm gonna get ready and clean up because the social worker's gotta come tomorrow. The kids cleaning right now.
Well,
What
you
is
have
she coming
babies,
for?
Miss Kath. I heard you said you have adopted children. What is
Mhm.
their ages?
um 9,
Hold on,
11,
Kathy.
and 16.
8495. We don't have an outing tomorrow. I don't have gas money to go out. So the next outing will be when I get. Oh, you know what?
What?
I might have an outing tomorrow. It depends on the weather because I forgot I did get a little deposit. I forgot I'm so used to being broke, y'all. I forget when I get deposits in my
You
account.
never broke.
Girl,
I
yeah.
Where?
so
Miss
I forgot. We might go out tomorrow. And the only thing I have to do tomorrow is get my nails done. But if it rains, I gotta change that. The outing
Mhm.
tomorrow. If it rains, I won't go out. Like it thundered and it stormed all day today. So if it does that tomorrow, I won't go out.
It's
Mhm.
raining here too, Miss Kim in Michigan. It's been
I
raining for
love
Oh.
the
about three,
rain,
4
but
days.
girl, when them dang on centipedes start coming in here today, and this little furry thing came in. Oh man, I'm just my husband. He got this habit of saying, my wife. Why? I told him, look, honey, don't blame me. It ain't my fault I was stolen from Africa. I didn't grow up with this kind of stuff.
Right?
I mean, this is
Right?
just
Right,
crazy.
right.
Blacko got a snake in his roof. He just took it
Mhm.
out, threw it over.
Oh
And
my
so I told
God.
Latif, I said, Latif, it might be a snake in the roof because Blacko had one in his roof at his house. And so Latif didn't really pay me no attention. I said, are you scared? He said, scared? Of what? I said, the snake. He said, I grew up in Africa. I ain't scared of no snake. I said, oh, okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, don't get mad because I wasn't. I'm scared of stuff. And even though I ain't scared of snakes, I am scared of them little I don't even know what all these bugs are called. I
Yeah,
don't
the snakes. I'm not the centipedes. I'm not scared of those, but the snakes. I mean, I run up on the snake. He gonna scare me, and I probably scare him.
Mhm.
I'm not scared of snakes that people are familiar with. Like snakes don't scare me
They scare
unless
me.
yeah,
Me
they don't
too.
scare me. Like if one startles me, like I'm not scared of mice, but if a mouse jump out
I
and startle
am.
me,
I'm
I'll jump.
terrified.
What
I
I'm
don't like
scared
mice
of
either. I'm
is
scared of
things
them
that
too.
crawl on their belly, like maggots, slugs, worms, caterpillars, centipedes. I do not like them things. Like I don't like that kind of stuff. And when it rains, the rain brings out the snakes, the centipedes, the millipede. It brings out all these things. I ain't never seen a centipede in my life until I moved to Africa.
Really?
Oh.
Oh, who said really?
Me? I had a couple here.
In the United
I lived
States?
at. They was in my They was
Somebody else said they seen
in
one.
my
Girl,
sink. Yes,
these
yes.
was
Really?
as
Somebody
long as a
said they
pencil.
remember when you seen something on your porch and lost your mind.
Girl, that was a millipede about
Huh?
girl, that millipede was about this long. It was about 4 inches long and about an inch
Wow.
wide with a
Mm.
million legs. Now the centipede, can y'all see this? But the
Uh-huh.
centipede was about as long as this pencil
Oh, Jesus.
and as
Oh.
fat as this pencil.
Oh.
A centipede. Now
Mhm.
y'all probably seen some, but maybe they were little. Not here.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
wasn't that big, but I did
Oh
see them.
no,
It was in my
these
tub.
ones get fed real, real, real good. Cause don't nobody kill them here. So they get
Mm.
to grow. In the United States, if you see a centipede, you gonna step on it or kill it or
They
spray
Oh, yeah,
keep
it.
he
on
got to
They
going.
go.
don't kill bugs here
Exactly.
really.
Mhm.
Well, They got to go here.
That was 8495. Yeah, that was last year. It did scare me. Scorpions. We had scorpions in our house. They didn't scare me. Um,
I never
I
seen
think
those here.
yeah, the scorpions didn't scare me.
I'm on video chat. Kimberly.
Who is it, Audrey?
Claude.
Police.
Police?
Yeah.
Oh, we got the FBI up over here.
All right, so it's Trump. So all right, I'll see how y'all get there.
Trump in the house.
Right?
That's cute.
You know he
You
gonna
ready to come back to
deport you.
California?
Claude say you ready to come back to California? No,
Nope.
she ain't.
Nope.
She like she losing weight. She said
Because she ain't eating over there. Ain't no food to eat.
You a damn lie. Now, see,
Excuse me?
this is where y'all got things messed up. We eat good over here. We eat natural
Ain't
food.
no food over there.
You
Why
a
you
damn
think I'm
lie.
trying
That's
to
what
get away,
somebody
girl?
told you. You another person that ain't never crossed these waters, so you
Girl,
don't
I've
know.
been to South Africa, Hawaii.
Then you're lying. Then you're lying because it's food up over here. I ain't starving. I ain't hungry.
Ain't no food over there.
It's you know what? It sure ain't. You right. But you know what?
So
I'm glad.
Probably
I'm
the
glad
best
you told
food
the
over
truth.
there.
You right. Ain't no food over here.
That's the best food over there.
Rich
That's how
said
we
it's natural
should be
food over
eating.
there.
That's how we should be eating.
Yeah, I've been to KFC 8495.
Uh-huh.
I used to go every Wednesday when we went to Cape Coast, but I think I just got over eating it. So since I've been here this time, I had it once.
KLC over there, huh? All right.
Yeah, they have KFC, Pizza Hut, Burger King. Where I live, we don't have that. When I
Best
get
food
off
in
the airplane
Ghana.
in Accra, I always get Pizza Hut and Burger King because once I get to Elmina, all we have here is KFC.
That's the best
Hey,
food over
Andy.
there. Don't nobody get sick over there. They healthy. They are very healthy people over in
Okay,
Ghana.
remember I was just over there sick, Audrey, and you thought I was
Yeah.
gonna die, and I kept going to the hospital. Okay, I told her ain't nobody in Ghana sick.
Here she
No,
Nobody
I
in Ghana
believe that.
sick.
That's a healing
Accra is 3
land.
hours from me.
That's a healing land. It's healing on the motherland. It's healing.
It
That's
is.
life
It
over
is.
there. Kim is
It
living
is.
her best life. People
I
don't
am.
understand.
Excuse me,
Kimberly.
Audrey, can you tell Clyde to cash at me so I can get me some food?
She
Okay.
said
I'm
you
hungry.
cash up her so you can get
I'm
hungry.
hungry.
Oh, I can give it to you.
All right,
Thank you.
I got you.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm gonna go
Wait till
because
you get it before you thank me now.
I gotta clean up. Let me know when you do another live. I just so
Okay, I
happened.
will, Audrey.
Girl, I was on Facebook and I said, "Is that Kimberly? Is she live?" So I just flipped back over there, and I was like, "She is live."
Was I live on Facebook?
No, you were live on TikTok. I just so happened got on TikTok because one of the members at my job wanted me to listen to this TikTok. But when I opened it, I seen you, so I flip, and I said, "Let me go back to home to friends," and I seen you.
Before you leave, okay, so see, Andy wants to meet a wife on here. Andy is a nice young gentleman. I don't know him. I don't know, but Andy wants to meet a young lady. So I've been seeing these dating shows on TikTok, and one of my friends told me, Kimberly, you should do the dating shows. They make a lot of money on the dating shows.
Okay.
And I went to a lot of the dating shows, and they were really fun. They were having a lot of fun. So anyway, my point is, you will be good to be a host on my dating show because you're real friendly. I'm not. I really wouldn't know what to do.
She want me to
What?
be a host. She want me to ask the
She
questions.
can't do it.
Yeah, you ask the
No,
questions
she
like,
can't.
why do you like her and stuff like that. See, you would know what to say.
Right.
No, negative.
Kathy funny.
I am
Kathy
funny.
have a happy couple.
Doing
Kathy gonna ask them
What
some real
Clyde
funny
say?
questions.
What Clyde say?
Say it again, Claude.
She ain't gonna be doing that.
He said I ain't gonna be doing that. Girl,
Right.
a little dating show. I'll ask
If
them
you
people
are a
questions.
talker, you can join us as well. See, I'm not a talker, but you and Kathy probably will ask the right questions.
So Miss what's her name? Akua? When are you going to Ghana?
Soon.
Okay, let me know, okay? Because I gotta get up and clean
Okay.
up. Okay, bye, Kimberly.
It
Love
was
you.
nice
Love you
meeting you,
See
Miss
you
guys.
later.
Kathy.
It was
I
nice
really
talking to you
enjoyed you,
guys.
sweetheart. Have a blessed
Nice to
night
meet
now.
you.
Uh-huh.
It's
Bye
nice meeting you
bye.
too.
Bye bye,
Bye.
sweetie.
Bye, Andy. Bye, Pathway. Let me see. Andy. Um,
Wow.
okay, I'll see you guys later.
All right
Okay,
now,
bye,
sweetie. Have
Kathy.
a blessed night, dear.
Now you see when she said bye, she didn't say bye. She really still reading the comments saying bye to people. I would have clicked off immediately. When I say bye, it's bye.
Yes, that's
Andy,
what it
welcome.
is.
Andy, there's no single people in here today. I don't think, Andy, but keep checking in. You're gonna find somebody single. What you have to do, Andy, is you have to come up on the screen. And if somebody is interested in you, they will come up as well. You and that person will talk, and then you'll get off of here and DM each other. Okay?
Amen.
Andy? Hold on, Andy. Andy. Okay, what are y'all? Hello, Andy. Andy?
Hello,
Hello, Andy. How you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing great, Andy. So what you have to do is you come up on the screen like this and you introduce yourself and you say how old you are, what you're looking for, and if somebody is in the comment section, they're interested in you, they have to come up as well. They can't talk to you from the chat. They have to come up on the screen. But that will
Yeah,
probably be another day unless there's somebody in the chat now that's
yeah.
interested in you. So just go ahead and introduce yourself. Let's just go ahead and
I
introduce
I
yourself.
I understand that, but I don't have enough followers to be up there to be on live.
You're already up here.
Yeah, yeah, but like to be on live to show my face. That's what I'm talking about.
Turn your camera on.
Uh,
You see your camera on your screen?
yeah.
Click it. What is it doing?
I don't know, but
What is it doing?
something is just not working.
Okay, well, maybe you can't show your face. Well, if you can't show your face, I don't know how that'll work because you do have to show your face so they can see you in real time.
Yeah. Show my face, but I don't know what is happening here.
But you do see your camera, right?
Yeah. No, I don't
And
see
if
my camera.
you don't see a camera on your screen, Missy
No.
Kua, Missy Kua, you still here?
Yes, ma'am.
Where is your camera at?
If he would touch his face, it would show up a box and it would have the camera and it would have the mic and it'll tell him to save. He has to touch
Yeah.
his own screen.
Yeah, I touch it, but camera is not showing.
Okay, so he's saying because he doesn't have 1,000 followers, he can't turn his camera on.
Yeah, I think
Right.
so.
Okay, okay,
Yes, he
okay.
has to have 1,000 followers. He can come up in the
Yeah.
box, but he has to
Yeah.
have 1,000 followers to turn on his screen.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so I want to thank you all for being here. Welcome to the Chemisphere. It is 2:47 a.m. here in Ghana, West Africa. This
Yeah.
is we're just having open discussion. If you would like to come up, click the link. If there are no more comments or questions, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live.
All
So
right.
any comments or questions? Any last words?
I enjoyed you. I really did. And I'm looking forward to do this again. A beautiful topic. I learned a lot, So it's a blessing. And I enjoyed Miss Akura,
Okay,
her
good night,
testimony.
8495.
And I enjoyed everyone, Kathy. I really did. It was really nice, because I
Thank
wasn't
you.
feeling too good. I was kind of down spirited. Then when I hit your
Yeah.
live, you brought me back alive. So I thank God for you. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? It's a blessing, to be able
yeah.
to meet someone and like I said, you're a powerful woman.
Thank you.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
you're definitely carrying a mantle.
Thank
I
you.
can say that you're powerful. You're true. You're real. You know,
Thank you.
you're authentic, and that's beautiful. God loves that transparent.
I
You know,
appreciate that.
Amen.
and you speaks so adventurous like you are. I mean, you're wearing it. You wear who you are.
Thank you.
I'm just me, accept me or leave me. And I love it. I mean,
Yeah.
you are you, natural. And like the young man said, you're not eating over there. You're eating what we need to be eating.
He's an
Mhm.
You in a good
asshole.
place. You in a
He's
good
a
place.
he's a natural asshole. That's why eventually I was like, yeah, you're right. We don't have
Yeah,
no
I
food
mean,
over here.
and we were just talking about that, how somebody always has something to what say.
Yeah.
When you haven't
Yes.
lived that life. Now he go over there, he'll probably be like, oh my God, I'm glad I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Don't
And he
speak if
has
you don't
traveled. He was in
know.
the military also, so he
Oh,
has
okay.
traveled, but he knows his food over here. He's just one of
He
them
just want
people
to be
that
who he are.
yeah, yeah. So let him be that. But
But
I
I
appreciate
enjoyed you
your
guys.
kind
I love
words.
you. I enjoyed you, and I hope to do this again.
Thank you so much. I do it. I'm prepared to do it always. It's just that people don't like to come up in the box. Almost every live I do, people are welcome to come up and start a discussion or join the one we have. But you two are the first people that came up. Like, in I don't know how long. I think somebody came up a couple days ago. But yeah, nobody likes to come up. So, but that's okay. I understand people are shy or for whatever reason they don't want to come up. But yeah, I want to thank you all for being here. I thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments. I thank you for your gifts, your new memberships, your new subscriptions. Speaking of subscriptions, my next outing will be subscribers only. And what that means is you can join the live, but after 3 minutes or 10 minutes, TikTok will black out the screen and mute the mic. So if you would like to become a subscriber, there's a tab at the bottom of your screen that will assist you on doing that. You do have a $2.99 subscription. I think the $8.99 is what's in your face, so you kind of have to look for the $2.99. I
Okay,
don't.
I
I'm
see
not
it.
on y'all's end to see it, so I don't
I
know.
see
I don't
it.
see it.
Yeah, I see it.
But yeah. So if you want it, like I said, for $2.99, you get to go on all the outings for that whole month. You don't get to miss
Okay.
anything. I want to take the opportunity to say thank you for inviting me up. Oh, you're welcome, Andy. So again, like I said, thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your gifts, your subscriptions, and most importantly, thank you for your love and support. And I want to thank Kimmy and Miss Akua for coming up because I hate to be on this stage by myself. Andy, thank you
You're
for coming up.
welcome.
I do hope you find love soon. So I'm going to end this live. I love you all and stay blessed. Good night.
Good night.